to the Bear With Me podcast, episode 24. Lucky number 24. That is 20 with 4 added to it.
20 plus 4.
20 plus 4 equals 24.
Are you sure?
Not positive.
Okay.
We all know who the brains are behind this operation.
Looking at the dog.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, guys. So, we're hopefully going to have some good things to talk about today because our last episode was a little grim, but that's the state of the world that we're living in. Would you agree with that?
I would agree. Yeah, look, we've got some good things to talk about today. We'll save those for the end. That way we end on a good note. But we also have some breaking news going on today.
All right, let's get into it.
So there's been a lot of things going on with terrorist attacks in Western countries, and we have an episode coming out tomorrow that covers the Bondi Beach attack.
That just happened today, or I guess Sunday.
And what did that news article just say that you read to me?
Which
They're not calling it a targeted attack?
Yeah, one of the headlines said this is not a targeted attack, but it just, I guess, so happens that it was a Hanukkah event that was there. So there's no way that could have been a coincidence, though, right?
Yeah, there's no way Muslim attacking a Jewish tradition. Don't see any correlation there, do you?
Nope.
Nope.
But yeah, nonetheless, still very sad.
Yeah.
So do we know any more information on that?
Well, it turns out now we're at 15 or 16 count.
Yeah.
I think for people. So,
15 confirmed dead. I think 16 might be the actual number now.
Yeah.
But as it turns out, the gunmen were father and son.
Go figure. 50-year-old dad and 24-year-old or 25-year-old son going out to do a nice day together, I guess.
The dad is dead. The son is in critical condition. So let's hope that he doesn't make it.
Maybe it was a head stomp.
Yeah, that video was pretty rough when the guy just walks up and stomps his head. But hey, man,
not completely uncalled for.
No, I mean, who knows? Maybe he had family on that beach that just got shot at. So completely understandable that he would do that. Kind of happy to see that he did. Isn't there a news clip about it that we had?
We didn't have a news clip over that. No, we didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, nonetheless,
we've got some right here. Tons.
Oh yeah. So now it says live updates. At least 16 people have been killed in shooting. CNN is calling it a targeted Australia Jewish community. So,
wow, good on them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they say it couldn't have been a targeted attack. I mean, it was a Jewish celebration.
Who said it wasn't? What was the article?
I forget where I read it. It was on Facebook, actually. I don't think it was a news article. It was somebody commented on it.
Somebody commented. Oh, wasn't it?
And said it wasn't a targeted attack. There were tons of different diverse people there. I'm like, it just so happens to be the first day that they're celebrating Hanukkah. But yeah, we'll just ignore that part.
Maybe that guy was at the beach with his head in the sand. Maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just seems like people just get dumber and dumber.
They sure do, buddy. But yeah, so, and then pull up our first one. So, or actually, no, go to the other one.
This one?
Nope. This one. So, on the last episode, we were talking about how there's protesters at the German Christmas markets, and now 5 arrested over a plot to attack the German Christmas market. Can they see this page?
No.
Okay. You want to pull it up, or?
Sure.
Just so they can see what we're reading, so they know we're not peddling a bunch of nonsense. So, you want to read that?
Yeah. So even the BBC is posting this now. We don't want to. I didn't want to put the BBC up here because a lot of their stuff they put out as lies. But 5 men have been arrested in Germany, suspected of being involved in a plot to drive a vehicle into people at a Christmas market. Now, if you guys remember, this happened last Christmas Eve in Germany at a Christmas market. Same thing. Some guy drove right through. 3 Moroccans, an Egyptian, and a Syrian all went to a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. were detained on Friday over the plan to target a market in the southern Bavarian state. Authorities said they suspected an Islamist motive.
Hmm.
Prosecutors said the Egyptian, a 56-year-old, was alleged to have called for a vehicle attack with the aim of unaliving or injuring as many people as possible. The Moroccans allegedly agreed to carry out the attack. Officials in Germany have been on high alert after previous attacks at Christmas markets, including in Magdeburg last December that unalived 6 people. Authorities did not say when the planned attack was supposed to take place or which market was the target. Those that they believed it to be one of the Dingolfing Landau area, northeast of Munich. Okay. The Egyptian man was an imam at a mosque. Go figure. I've heard a lot of chatter about them planning these attacks at mosques and talking badly, like, saying unalive the infidels at mosques. So,
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I know. Isn't that supposed to be a place of worship and sermon?
Police said the Moroccan men aged 30, 28, and 22 were arrested accused of having agreed to commit murder, while the Syrian man, a 37-year-old, was accused of encouraging the suspects in their decision to commit the crime. All right, well,
Wow.
I guess if you live in Germany, be on high alert if you're attending a Christmas market.
Well, they've let in so many people in Germany. It's outrageous. And I talked to a guy from Germany, actually, that's here in our country.
Yeah.
And he says that a lot of people there are brainwashed. And they don't see what's going on, and I won't get into any other topics related to that. But they don't see what's going on. They just listen to the government, and they don't push back against them. However, you do have a small faction of the German population who is against it. I think they got AFD, I think it's called, and they garnered 10 to 15% of the vote last election, something along those lines. So, but they're labeled a far right extremist group, of course. So it's like you can't oppose anything that the mainstream media says. You can't say you're against immigration. You can't say you're against certain groups or cultures, regardless of their color or belief, because then you're labeled a far right extremist. So then it's okay. These guys are essentially domestic terrorists. It's like you can't have any opposing views.
No.
So how do you combat these things, like people trying to ram Christmas markets? Are we just supposed to all stay in our homes?
No, you take them out. So if you see these guys and they're going to plan something like this, take them out.
Yeah, I don't know why the government isn't doing that. They clearly know why. How do you even come across these people? Are they monitoring their phones? Why are they monitoring their phones? Were they people of interest for a while? What about last year's Christmas market? Did they know beforehand that this was going to happen? You know what I mean? How are they finding this information and not getting ahead of it?
Well, I'm glad they found it out this time, but
yeah, 100%.
We'll see what happens. I mean, it's only the 15th or 16th of December, so hopefully we pray that nothing bad happens. But
yep.
Anywho, moving on. Let's get into some more headlines.
So this one is a person of interest, quote unquote, detained over Brown University pew-pewing, police say. A person of interest has been detained in connection with a shooting at Brown University in the U.S., which left 2 people unalived, police said. 9 others were injured after a gunman opened fire at the university in Providence, Rhode Island on Saturday. Police said the detained suspect was in his 20s but have not named him.
Wonder why they wouldn't name him.
I have no idea. Open up in a classroom. Okay.
It's terrible.
Yeah, they don't release any information on the guy. Interesting.
Did it say how many people were unalived?
Yeah, 2 people.
Oh, dear.
And 7 people were injured.
And this has happened at a university. Yay.
US, 24 hours, or I guess maybe around the same time
as the
Australia one, because they're 12 hours ahead or something like that.
Yeah, that's insane.
So it would have been similar time frame.
Around 2,000 students were relocated to safe locations overnight and were relocated to safe locations overnight adding that she was deeply moved by students and locals who opened up their homes. Yeah, that's good on those people for doing that. But
What do you think we should do in this situation? Like honestly, if let's say you were the government,
I
what would you do to combat this? Because you know the people are already here, the issues are already here, so you can't pretend that they aren't. What are you gonna do to change
I
that?
would have armed security 24/7 at schools, colleges, universities, you name it. I mean, we have these at we have armed security at banks, jewelry businesses, all this. Why not have it at schools?
Mhm.
So have it at schools, hospitals, everywhere. How many veterans do we have that would love to sign up for these jobs?
Well, I think there are estimates are between 7 and 8 million just in the U.S. alone, veterans.
That's what I mean.
So I mean, and you know what? You have homeless veterans. Give them a job. Give them a place to stay.
Yeah.
Put them back in the service of people, which they love to do.
Amen.
Why not?
I'm with it.
You know what about the massive people? What about the common Joe?
Yeah.
What do you do with them?
Well, you train them up and you get them to be alert. I mean, like do some courses on being alert, like knowing your surroundings, knowing where the exit is, proper gun, safety.
But that sounds extremist. We have such a peaceful society everywhere.
No, not lately. I mean, yeah, fuck, pay attention to what you're doing and who you're doing it with and look for signs. If you see someone's out of, touch or seems out of place, like point it out. Be like, hey, that guy over there looks a little sketchy. Like, keep an eye on him. Like, it's if you're wrong, whatever, but you could be right.
Well, I think people instinctually, whether they want to acknowledge it or not, can tell. You know, somebody who walks in the room, they look tense, their eyes are darting around. You know, they look like they're uneasy. You can kind of point that out. You don't really. The training helps, but you don't need a lot of training to say, "Hey, look, that guy looks angry," or "That guy looks agitated," or he looks like he's going to do something because he's on edge.
Yeah.
So, pay attention to these things. Make yourself safe where you're going, and like you said, look for the exits. Know where to go.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you have to think of these things walking around at a Christmas market or being at a school. But unfortunately, we live in a world now where there are people who have bad intentions and motivations, and they want to inflict real harm on people.
Yeah. Well,
Not just words on Facebook, but actual harm.
yeah.
So, pay attention, guys. Make sure you're safe. Use the buddy system. Go out with somebody. Don't go out by yourself if you're particularly a lady at night. You know,
Well, just pay attention to the signs. Like I said, if someone seems out of place, point it out.
Mhm.
Like, get eyes on whoever that individual is. Be like, if you don't recognize this guy and he's giving off that weird vibe, approach him. I mean,
Mhm.
do it in a polite manner, but. And if you're wrong, it's like, oh, okay, sorry, man, I didn't know. I've never seen you here before. You're kind of giving off a weird vibe, but my apologies.
Yeah, or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, find a security guard. Find a police officer. Somebody
Yeah.
who you feel could
Potentially be a threat.
But yeah, contact them and then get them to go approach somebody who is potentially a threat. We don't want to just get all crazy though and have anxiety over every guy who's having a bad day.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, but you want to make a measured, calculated guess.
I mean, most people can tell if someone seems out of place.
Yeah, that's very true. Especially if you frequent that area or that place of business or
Mhm.
operation, you kind of know who goes there and who doesn't.
Well, it's like when you're regularly going to the gym at the same time, you kind of notice the same people, and then you'll notice when someone hasn't been there. You go, this guy's new. So
Yeah,
I think it's pretty easy to tell, and sometimes it's not. So knowing your surroundings and stay off your phone. Be present in what you're doing and where you are, and watch for those signs. I mean, as shitty it is to say, like, yeah, we got to think like that now, but I mean, this is the world we live in. So adapt to it, or become a victim.
yeah, 100%.
But
And yeah, on to the next topic here. We've got
some happier news. Oh my lord!
well, I don't know what you guys think of this gentleman right here. We're going to play a video for you guys.
Okay, this is I'll give a little pretext into what we're about to say.
Please do.
But this is John Cena takes his final bow after he's retiring from the WWE. Sorry, we're waiting for
And roll the tape.
And roll. What a legend.
Yeah.
On the top rope, there's that leg drop to Gunther. Cena's got a chance. John Cena has tapped out. 19,000 fans are in shock.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Does he not look smaller than usual?
Yeah, he's much older now.
Yeah, but I feel like he
Like,
was
did you see when he went to
jacked not
jump
too
off
long
that
ago.
rope? He's like 48 years old. I mean, he's still jacked,
Yeah, he is.
but hell yeah.
Maybe
mean-
he's less saucy than he was.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
What a legend. Like him or not.
The one thing I love about John Cena is the record he holds is the most Make-A-Wish Foundation things. Like, he's done the most.
Really?
Yeah, pull that up. How many he's done? Like,
No
when
way.
it comes to his charity stuff, I think he's number one. Make-A-Wish record.
What?
650 fulfilled wishes.
Guinness World Record.
He holds the record. So whatever you may think about John Cena, this guy goes out of his way to do good for kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
Yeah, hell yeah. I like John Cena. I mean, some of the stuff he does, I think is a little meh, but helping, kids who are, critical and what's that called when you're on your way out? What is that called? Like, you're going to die.
Yeah.
What's that word called?
I don't know. Can't think of it right now.
Damn. But yeah.
Sad.
Way to go, John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go into our next one.
Okay. Let's do it.
Ooh, this is so. Apparently, there's a battle going on right now. This headline reads, "A nightmare. The battle over Warner Brothers is turning Hollywood upside down." So, from what I've read from it, is Netflix and Paramount are in, I guess, a bidding war. Who's going to get the rights to Warner Brothers? And let's read this. You want to read that? Because you're much better at reading than I am.
Disaster, catastrophe, and nightmare. That's how Hollywood's creative workers describe the fall of the once mighty Warner Bros. As Netflix and Paramount battle to buy the historic studio, and Tinseltown braces for more upheaval and job losses. Warner's decline and impending sale, whether it's to Paramount Skydance as a whole or to Netflix cut up in parts, is being mourned in Hollywood, where a historic production slump has already battered the entertainment industry. The loss of the studio, which has created iconic films ranging from Casablanca and Goodfellas to Batman and Harry Potter, likely means more job cuts and definitely means one less buyer of film and TV projects.
Yeah, that's interesting because what?
Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Let me. Interviews with dozens of actors, producers, and camera crews by the BBC reveal an industry attempting to weigh the lesser of two evils. Somehow it became politics. Controlled by a tech giant blamed for killing movie theaters, quote unquote Netflix, or billionaires seen as too cozy with President Trump, Paramount. David Ellison is a right-wing billionaire Trumper, a camera assistant instead of the Paramount Skydance CEO, who is the son of billionaire Oracle co-founder and close Trump ally Larry Ellison. Somehow it turned into politics, right and left. Obviously, the Netflix is left.
Yeah, Netflix is
And
much more
Paramount is right.
historically inclined to not micromanage production. I don't know. Like, does it really matter who gets what?
Do you still have a job? Then who cares? Is a paycheck full?
I mean, AI is coming, so it's
yeah,
a lot
your
of these
days are numbered
movies
as
and
it is.
productions are going to be done for, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I wonder if, if Netflix gets Warner Bros., does that mean they get like their whole catalog? Does that mean you're going to see a lot more things made by Warner Brothers now being streamed on Netflix?
Well, I would assume that the takeover would include the rights and assets of Warner Bros. So they would get access to everything that they talked about above. would be like, the Harry Potter series.
Does it say how much it's going for?
108 billion.
Wow. I mean, Netflix has that money, and so does Paramount.
Well, Paramount actually is getting. It said right here, hostile takeover bid for Warner Bros. Includes backing from Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and a fund started by Jared Kushner.
U.S. President Donald Trump's son-in-law.
I wonder if they're mad that the right side is actually taking control of some kind of movie network or show network that people actually like.
Well, I know a lot of people. It's like Taylor Sheridan. A lot of his stuff is considered right wing because you got like Yellowstone, Landman,
Manly shit.
yeah, Mayor of Kingstown, Operation Lioness that you still need to watch. Telling
Nope.
you, it's so good. So we'll see where this goes. I mean, I love Netflix and I love Paramount, but I think we can all agree on we don't want any more advertisements on these streaming platforms. I thought that was the whole point of having Netflix was there's no ads.
Well, as companies grow, they want to make more money, so they want you to pay for no ads.
I don't mind ads pre-watching the movie. Like if you got a minute and 20, sure, whatever. Get up, go to the bathroom quick. But like during the movie, I can't stand it. And I recently had to get my own Netflix because me and Kelly were using her mom's and dad's for like the longest time, but they finally like, cut down on it. So I had to get my own, and it was either $7.99 with ads or $17.99 with no ads.
I got a hookup for you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I got a hookup.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, no
Well,
ads.
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
Hypothetically.
We'll talk hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically. I'm still gonna pay for it legally. But
Well, you don't
yeah.
need it. You don't need it actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
was
much cheaper.
I was gonna do the original $7.99. I'm like, oh whatever, a couple ads, and like one day of having it, I'm like, nope. Sorry, can't do ads.
No, that's
Like-
ridiculous.
I don't like ads. But it's like Disney shit. Every time you turn something on, like it shows you when it turns on, like how many ads is there gonna be, and like I guess it gives you a second to get up and go to the bathroom. But
Yeah, but at the same time, we get ads all day.
I
If you
know.
watch anything these days, it's all advertisements. And I guess TV was like that for the longest time. You actually get like 16 minutes of a show and 40 minutes of ads on,
Mhm.
on like a network television 30-minute TV show. It's like,
well, at least with podcasts, like you can fast forward them.
yeah,
With this, you can't. Like you got to watch a certain amount of it, and then it's like then you can skip. But it's like YouTube too.
mm-hmm.
It's like how many times does an ad come on? You're like, ugh. I mean, if I won the lottery, I would definitely have that YouTube Premium money.
Oh yeah,
0 ads. I would never see an ad ever again.
no.
But
Another reason to watch Bears Me podcast. We don't have monetization, so there's no ads for you guys.
yet, which
Yeah.
also means we're not making money yet.
Yeah.
But hey, if Paramount wants to take us on,
We're changing hearts and minds. We're not making money.
we'll show you all the ads you could ever want.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder if that's what the problem is that the left side has had a stranglehold on television for so long.
Hmm.
And now with podcasts and with places like Paramount, where they're bringing back kind of traditional shows and values through what they're writing, it seems like they're kind of they're getting angry now.
Could be.
Like even the mainstream media is getting sidelined by a random Joe in a basement.
Well, did you ever watch that movie? Like they're making movies and shows now that are like kind of showing like the ridiculousness of like the left. SNL did a skit on COVID, which I was surprised. I'm like,
Really?
why didn't you guys do a skit on this like in the very beginning? Or did you ever see that movie Edgington or Eddington? Go to YouTube. There's a clip I want you to
I
play.
don't think so.
It is hilarious. This is the one with, yeah, hold on. There's a part, Eddington, go up and say a woke part. There's a part where the son is talking to his dad about it, and it is, oh yeah, right there, dinner
Which
scene.
one? Which one?
Right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Should I play it? No,
Yeah.
I can't. I probably can't play it.
Yeah, just try it.
Well, no, I probably can't play it for the YouTube. We'll get dinged.
If it's on YouTube and it's playing on YouTube,
Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe
okay,
we
just
can.
try it.
Okay, we'll play it.
Watch this.
No way.
Oh
Who
god.
played that? That was SNL?
No, that was from the movie Eddington. And it's like it's all about during like COVID. It's like the small town and there's like a sheriff mayor race. And it's like right as COVID starts, and then you have like the BLM stuff coming in. And like it's so good. And I was surprised like all these big actors were in a movie like this. And then there was a recent movie that came out that it's called One Battle After Another with Leo Leonardo DiCaprio
Okay.
in it.
Yeah.
And it looks super woke, but people that I know who are like pretty, leaning toward the right were like, dude, you go into it and you come out thinking a lot of different ways. Like a lot of people who went in leaning left, I guess, are leaning right.
Really?
I want to watch it tonight, but I can't find anywhere to stream it.
Gotcha.
But you might have a hookup for that.
I got to hook up for
Okay,
that.
yeah. Apparently it's really good. So I'm glad they're kind of making these movies. But that scene,
That's unreal.
I love that scene. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. It sounds, yeah.
It's so good.
The R word for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
What else do we got?
I think it's just because it's gone so left that people like, okay, we're going to go back to the right a little bit more.
Oh,
At least
yeah.
to the center.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is we've gone so far left. It's like anything to the right of that is considered extremist. It's like, dude, you guys have lost the plot here.
Did you hear that they were so they were gonna make a Tangled live action. So the Tangled is like the Rapunzel story,
Okay.
and there's rumors like I forget it was Disney or Netflix that were gonna be making it, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be, a black girl or a trans girl, whatever. And then they came out with the cast for it. If you want to search it up, and I guess people were pissed because it wasn't like woke enough. No, see that's the kid one. Say live action Tangled. There you go. No, it's not Margot Robbie. They just came out with I saw it. It was this. Oh yeah, these two. So McKenna Grace and Mason Thames emerges as Disney's top choices for live action. Which, if you look at the characters, that looks pretty spot on.
Mm-hmm.
White girl who's blonde.
Yep.
White guy who has. I mean, that picture right there.
Looks like Chad Kruger in the cartoon.
Yeah. But it could be really good.
Yeah, like the thing I don't get is these were white founded countries. They're trying to turn them upside down. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, my thing is like,
make your own shows. Like,
yeah.
Who cares? Nobody cares.
Whatever country, but I mean, like
Yeah.
these are all they're Disney characters. It's
They're
like,
representative of the people that were in the show first.
yeah, it's like why do you got to change the race and the sex of like every remake?
That's like making Aladdin white. Aladdin wasn't white. I
No,
wouldn't watch it if he was white.
I mean, can you imagine if they did? Shoot,
Yeah, like, it wouldn't be representative of what the story was.
yeah, Prince Ali Baba,
White guys
but he's
don't
a
ride
white.
carpets.
No,
No.
they ride F-150s jacked up.
Yeah,
Amen,
dualies,
brother.
baby.
Yeah,
Dualies. You know what I also seen?
Diesel.
I seen.
Oh yeah, the Harry Potter cast.
Yeah. Did you see that? I think it was Netflix. Was it not?
You got to type in the reboot. It's a show. I think for the most part, the casting was good, except they made the Snape guy black, which a lot of people were kind of upset about.
Yeah. Looks like John Jones.
How do you say his name? Papa
Sidhu.
Sidhu as
I have
Severus
no
Snape.
idea.
I mean, I don't think anyone can,
Like, come on.
because the original guy, what was his name?
I know this sounds so bad coming from two white guys, but you grew up watching it. Like, come on.
Can you imagine if they did like a Tupac movie and they casted a white guy for him?
Yeah, like, you can't do that.
But then the caveat to that could be like, well, Tupac was a real person. This is a fantasy person.
Oh, yeah, right. Whatever.
But most of the cast looks pretty good, minus the Snape part.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully he does it justice. It'll be sweet. It's the Alec Rickman voice that I feel like you got to nail. He's like, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He has that distinct voice. So if he can nail it, it'll be
His
kinda
name sounds like he's got a distinct voice. I don't know.
Papa? Is it Papa?
Yeah.
Is Sidhu?
Yeah.
Is Severus Snape? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything, but who knows? I'll give him benefit of the doubt.
Sure.
I just wanted to
I'm
nail
not going to watch it, but you let me know.
yeah. I want him.
Oh,
to-
he's an Emmy-nominated actor. Okay, it's not some random Joe.
okay.
He might be good.
Oh, pull up his IMDb.
He's not some random guy.
Papa. Just type in there.
Here, one sec. Okay, so he is a well-known actor. Okay,
Yeah, well, they're not
My
just
mis- my
grabbing
mistake.
any
Well,
Joe Schmo.
you never know.
I just want to know what he's been in.
Movies and shows.
Gangs of London, The Lazarus Project, I May Destroy You. Okay, so
Never
nothing.
heard of any of it.
No. Oh shit.
He's
No.
an up-and-comer.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's an up-and-comer.
Hopefully he goes good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny. Okay. Well, the world seems like it's correcting itself slowly here.
Yep. Anything else we need to? Any good news?
Oh, yeah, we do have good news, actually. We brought some good news for you guys today. So, child mortality has dropped by more than half worldwide in the last 30 days. Millions more kids are
Last
growing up.
30 days?
Last 30 years, sorry. Millions more kids are growing up healthy today than ever before.
It was in the last 30 days. I'm like, wow, well, people are
Wild.
popping out babies like crazy.
Well, just like their kids aren't dying as much, right?
Oh, yeah.
Over the past 3 decades, child mortality has fallen dramatically worldwide. According to the World Health Organization, under 5 deaths declined from 12.8 million in 1990 to 4.8 million in 2023. Well, is that because people are having less kids, or is that because they're actually doing good work?
I think it's probably because of
Deaths per
technology.
1,000. Okay, yes. So, sorry, yes, it is by statistic. So, 93 deaths per 1,000 live births to 37 neonatal deaths within the first few months of life. Also fell from 5.2 million to 2.3 million in the same period. Okay.
That's
So,
good.
That's good. That's good news. Good news. Yeah, we've got some other stuff here. Solar and wind power are now cheaper than coal in many countries. Clean energy is actually winning on economics, not just ethics. Okay, well, there's a lot in that little title there.
Yeah. How much does it cost, though, to build solar energy? And you can't build solar and wind power without oil and gas.
Fossil fuels. And not only that, what do you do with them when they're out of service?
Yeah.
They leave them there.
Yeah.
Have you watched Landman? It tells you right on there.
Yeah, I was going to say, we could bring up that clip from Landman when he talks, like,
Destroys the ecosystem around it. Birds get wrecked by windmills. Not
and-
only that, you cover farmland with solar.
well, they said something about the amount of diesel fuel and energy it costs to build one of those solar objects. It won't even produce as much energy as it took to actually build it. So, but
Yeah.
that's also coming from a TV show. So
Not only that, the thing is that there's dirty coal and there's clean coal. If that makes any sense to you, is that the U.S. has coal mines that produce clean coal, which burns clean
Mhm.
and doesn't pollute the air. Like, well, I'm sure it does a little bit, but nothing compared to what they're doing in China with the dirty coal. And believe me, I lived there. That produces a ton of pollution. In the wintertime, when they're trying to heat all the homes and use all that electricity, the smog is so bad there. You have to wear a mask, unlike COVID. And yeah, and if you don't, you get what's called a pollution sickness there, where you feel like you have a bit of a cold, but like you don't feel like too bad where you can't go to work. It's like you just feel awful
Oh,
for like
dear.
a week.
shit.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good that we're moving in the right direction, but we have to make sure that it's like not just ethics. I mean, ethically, you have to make sure that they're doing proper recycling of these energy producing technologies like windmills and solar panels and all that.
Mhm.
I think nuclear power would be the way to go, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so before we get out of here, should we touch on my hair journey?
yes, we got an update on Joel's hair journey. I mean, Brad Pitt, as you like to say,
Yes,
Brad
sir.
Pitt with no hair. So
All right, guys, this is the state of my hair. If you guys can see it now, a couple weeks ago, I started doing this onion treatment, where you spray onion juice on your hair, you let it sit there for an hour, and then you wash it out twice. And I guess the high sulfur content in it is supposed to help regenerate hair growth. Took a little deeper dive into that. It only works on certain types of hair loss, like I think is it not alopecia? It's called something like that. Fuck. Why am I so bad with words? But it only targets certain hair loss. I abandoned that because A, it's not going to work for me, and it stinks like shit.
And what he's saying is that his wife wouldn't go near him for a
No,
while,
she,
so
she didn't care, but
she's
like
avoiding him.
I could smell onion juice for days and days on end. Like even still now, like I'll get into the shower at the gym and like I'll get a whiff of it. I'm like, where is it coming from? So
Coming from your pores.
needless to say, I'm gonna have to go to Turkey to get the hair transplant one day here. But in saying that, I reached out to
Now hair time.
Now Hair Time, which is like one of the biggest hair transplant places in Turkey. It's in Istanbul. I reached out to them, said, hey, like, is there any way, I could come out there, get it done? We'll promote your guys' company, do some ad reads, film it for content and all that. And they got back to me. And so far, we're in talks with it. It sounds like they're going to get me out there to do the whole thing. We're still going over some stuff, but you guys could see in the next year or so, Joel with a full head of hair. Looking good.
You won't be a skinhead anymore.
No, I won't. I'll have those long, luscious locks of hair that I used to have.
Are you gonna grow it out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I want to grow it out long again.
Oh,
I used
no,
to have.
you won't, dude.
Yes.
You're not gonna grow it out long.
Do you want me to
You
show
can't
you?
go on the pod with long hair like that. You look like a biker.
Look at this. I will show you.
It'll be worse than the skinhead comments.
I used to have really long hair. Let's see if I can find the photo. Hold up here. Boom. Look at me there.
No way, dude.
I'm gonna show the camera.
I'll put it up on there. I'll put it up. You send it to me. I'll put it up.
Okay.
We'll put it at the end.
I used to have luscious hair. That was before I
Buddy,
had kids and everything.
you could be Severus Snape, man.
I could be with that hair, right? So that's the goal. We want to get back to that hair length and looking good.
Wow. Nice.
You could
Okay.
use it too.
Man, I've got tons
Actually,
of
no,
hair.
you got good hair.
I've got
you
tons
you
of
just need
hair.
to grow your hair out.
No, I don't do that.
We should put up a poll.
That's
Should,
for ladies. It's for women.
I gotta cover up my hair because look, the sides grow, but my front does not, and it looks so bad. My hair just thinned out. Could be from stress. It could be from a lot of things. So I'm hoping these guys in Turkey will pay for the whole thing to get me my hair done up. My hair did. Looking nice, and stay tuned for Joel.
The Bear With Me is going to Turkey,
Yep,
the Ottoman Empire.
and we're gonna
Get some hair.
yeah, and we'll show how good it looks. Hopefully, I won't get too because when guys get it done, they get like a shit ton of inflammation, and it can sometimes like come down to their face, and it looks like they got like the guy from Star Trek.
Yeah, actually, a buddy of mine got his done in China when I was there.
Oh
He
yeah.
went and got hair implants there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully we get it done, or I get it done, and stay tuned for the results. Anywho, we'll end on that note. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your dad. We love you lots, and we'll see you guys next week.